Your Excellency, Chairman of the Board of Governors of the Group, Your Excellencies, Chairman of the Bank Group, distinguished governors, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to represent the Argentine Republic at this annual meeting of the African Development Bank, which is of great importance given the presidential election that is being held and the historic moment in which it is occurring, marked by the emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic. Such a pandemic is pushing the world into a series of multiple and closely interrelated crises in terms of health, social and economic issues, mainly affecting the most vulnerable social sector. In the countries of the Global South, the pandemic has worsened existing problems. It has even put at risk some of the achievements reached in the recent years in the context of the Sustainable Development Goals. The pace of poverty reduction is slowing down. The population explosion and rapid growth of urbanization without adequate planning and investment in basic infrastructure in such sectors as water and sanitation, energy and mobility is undermining the opportunities to achieve economically, socially and environmentally sustainable development. In addition, the growing debt burdens more and more on national budget, thus restricting the possibilities of a state to face these challenges. In this context, it is essential to consider the role that the Multilateral Development Bank should play in the system of international cooperation to cope with the pandemic and in the aftermath, as well as with the challenges that already exist. First of all, they have to strengthen their counter-cyclical roles in order to offer the member countries greater financial opportunities in time of economic depression and restriction on access to the international capital market. Secondly, the Multilateral Development Bank should play a central role in regional global integration processes in their member countries by financing physical and institutional integration, as well as conducting impact evaluation and generating knowledge about such processes. Thirdly, the Development Bank has to become effective development platforms. The pandemic and social isolation have shown us the urgent need to strengthen technology adaptation from a human point of view. We need to transform this organization to be agile, open, transparent, and impact-oriented, with the necessary capacities to work in a context of contact technological innovation. In the fourth place, and in relation to the previous point, Development Bank must make themselves readily available to countries, transferring the most advanced, evidence-based, solution-oriented findings. Priority must be given the solution that help close the technological gap, based on artificial intelligence, big data, blockchain, among others. Finally, I would like to express that the Argentine Republic called for greater integration and cooperation with our sister nation of the African continent. And it is in fact the African Development Bank, the ideal setting to promote this objective. In that sense, we are ready to work with all the member countries to continue transforming the bank in the direction I mentioned before. However, in light with our country's position in other development bank of which member, we strongly believe it is for the regional country to lead these processes and to carry out their own development agendas. As Pope Francis described this difficult time we are going through, we are on the same boat. All of us are called to row together. No one reached salvation by themselves. Thank you very much.